All right, traders, happy weekend. What a beautiful Labor Day weekend it has been. I'm Matt, he's JC. We're with Empire Algorithmic Trading, here to bring you your weekly roundup with VWAP Vision Stock Talk Weekly Review.
It's where the volume weighted average price helps us make sense of the markets, Matt. So let's get right to it. Time for a little stock talk.
Stock Talk! All right, everybody, we are back. So, Jace, what a crazy week. A lot happened throughout the week. So let's just dive into it. Hit us with it. What happened?
It was an interesting week. 2 weeks ago we got a red zone, but for the week the market was up because of Friday, because of Powell's speech, and then last week we ended up getting the green zone, but the market closed down for the week. So it was very interesting. Kind of still just kind of treading. The market did confirm, so that's okay. We're in a green zone. Market did sell off a little bit on Friday, down to 6 tenths of 1%. The Nasdaq got hit pretty good, down over 1%. Small caps down a little less than 0.5%, and then same thing with mid caps. Bonds held firm, looking good on the bonds, and then the VIX obviously rallied up with everything kind of selling off a little bit on Friday. So, but for the week, not always nice for whenever the indexes come back like this, but we're well above the averages. We're just barely underneath the green or underneath the VWAPs. Trading 1 or 2 days below the VWAP is normal. It's just want to get that continued momentum. So it's going to be an interesting week moving forward.
Absolutely. Interesting week last week, interesting week moving forward. It's just always interesting. That's the beautiful thing about trading, right?
Right. It's where we're at in this market too. There's no clear trend for the past month and a half. And so, if yeah, we just, obviously we need these lows to hold here. We'd like to push past these highs. So that would be the ideal thing. So, but all in all, we're getting some decent action in breakouts. And that's the important part, right? Our breakouts falling apart. We can withstand some down days on the averages as long as leading stocks hold up. And we had some pretty good movers on Friday.
That's great. Well, that's looking at the general market trends. Next, we're going to talk about some of the big movers that have either gone up or down throughout the week. Most of these big movers have been brought to you by our daily algorithmic buy and sell signals, which gives you access to early indication that a stock is about to either break out or is about to fail. You can get access to all those in our Patreon, patreon.com/Empire Algorithmic Trading, where again, you get access to the algorithmic daily buys, daily sells, our arrow reviews. You get access to some educational videos where Jason and I talk about how we use the signals in our trading strategy, and also just a cool group of traders over there. So again, patreon.com/Empire Algorithmic Trading. But Jace, who moved? Where'd they go?
It was an interesting thing. Friday was fun. IREN went up 14.5%, almost 15%, excuse me. Nice, huge earnings pop there from IREN. Amplitech Group retook its breakout from its potential failure, found support at the 20-day moving average. I took another position in on that. I got back in at 369. I did a really small position. I usually don't trade small stocks, but I've just been watching this one. Want to see if we can catch that rebound trade. Affirm had a really solid day as well, up 11%. This was another one that shook me out on the test when we pretty much got pushed down into the red zone. So kind of emotional, hard for me seeing a couple of stocks that I did have go up double digits on Friday, but it just bodes well for moving forward. And then AEM, the gold stocks just continue to just impress. They just keep setting buy signals and just keep moving higher. So kind of hard to argue with that. Credo was on the downside. Credo sold off about 6.6%. A lot of the AI stocks that really rallied up hard on Thursday came back down on Friday. And then Applied Digital as well, down 3.7%, right to its 10-day moving average. Kind of a late buy signal here. Kind of curious to see how this one plays out moving forward. It's all general market based, right? I mean, when the general market's starting to trend higher, your stocks are going to trend higher. That's pretty much it. And then we also had for the week, we're starting to see a lot of stocks kind of hold and somewhat move a little bit further along. So FTAI traded up for the week. It was pretty good. Lending Club broke out and it followed through as well. And then same thing with Pagaya. Pagaya followed through as well, even though it closed down a little bit of a negative look on Friday. But that's still a really good start to its breakout as well. So we're starting to see some impressive follow throughs. We're starting to see some stocks that did initially fail, rebound, and continue to move higher. So as these stocks start setting up a little bit better, like Ambarella we're watching, that one just came to life above its all late long-term VWAP there, just kind of spiked up. So interesting to see. Advanced Micros is setting up again. American Superconductor might be setting up for a nice high base. Arista Networks is holding right at this 20-day moving average, might be making another move back above its VWAP. AAOI is setting up still after trying to break out a little bit, just couldn't quite get there. It just hasn't given up. A lot of institutions, there's a good battle going on here. If the buyers went out, I could see a really good move on that one as well. And then ASML, we're keeping a long-term an eye on this one. It's been starting to show some bubbling above its VWAP, got knocked back down, and it's kind of clawing its way back up. So as long as the market maintains that momentum, those are the kind of stocks that we're going to watch to help push it higher. So all in all, green zone means buy. We're just going to enjoy the day off tomorrow and hopefully get back to it. And then just keep our process in place, right? Don't buy stocks that are extended. Buy ones breaking out of good VWAP moves at a good basis. And then keep your losses tight if they move against you. And that's pretty much it, Matt.
That's the big thing, is keeping those losses tight and letting those winners run, baby.
That's the name of the game. Easier said than done. Easier said than done. So
Always.
you got to have your rules and stick to them. And that's pretty much what we do.
Always. Well, thank you guys. That is us for our weekly review over here at VWAP Vision Stock Talk. Again, I'm Matt. He's Jacey with Empire Algorithmic Trading. And if you want to learn more about who we are and what we do, check out our website, VWAPvision.com. That's VWAPvision.com. We want to say thanks to everybody that's listening on Spotify or watching on YouTube. Make sure to hit the like, subscribe, and get over there and rate us as well. Help us bump up in the ratings. You can follow us on all social, Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky, Twitter, or X, whichever you or wherever you digest your trading information, we're there. So make sure that you follow us there as well. And last but not least, if you want access to our daily algorithmic buy and sell signals, if you want access to these arrow reviews, if you want access to some educational videos talking about what we do and why we do it the way that we do it, subscribe at our Patreon, patreon.com/Empire Algorithmic Trading. And until arrow review, Jace, happy trading.
Happy trading, buddy. We'll see you in just a little bit.
See you, man.